from Calumet City, Illinois. It's the game of playing cards and casino games. It is Gambit! Good evening, folks, and welcome to Gambit, where one player could win more than $100,000 in cash or more.
But also, you forgot a part, Rodney.
What did I forget?
This ain't just Gambit. This is Gambit Plus.
Right. Gambit Plus. I said Gambit. Right, it's Gambit Plus because we do have all the casino games in here. And you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm going to give y'all the code for Buzzing Live, guys, so y'all can get in here.
Alright. By the way, for those of you wondering, at the beginning of each episode when we do the roulette spin, you can bet on a number. If you get your number, you could end up a contestant on Gambit Plus. Just contact Rodney for more information.
Yes, and if y'all want to join the game of Gambit Plus, just let me know in the comments below, and we'll be glad to have you. Because we have a hot champion right now who has won in his last game $33,242 in cash and prizes. $31,500 of it in cash is Noah Logmeyer. How you doing, Noah?
Doing good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Do you think you can pull it off again?
Yes, sir. I think so.
All right. Good luck to you. And Scott, how are you doing this evening?
Very good, dude.
I'm doing great as well. Are you ready to play against Noah and Gambit?
Didn't we have this matchup before?
Yep. Well, good luck to you guys in Gambit Plus. And I'm going to tell y'all the code to get into Buzzing Live. The buzzing code is 468031.
By the way, first card up for grabs tonight is a jack.
Yes. There's Scott.
But not ink blot. Okay, get out the code again, please, Rodney.
Yeah, 468.
What the hell? Oh.
Ooh.
That was strange.
031.
What?
The card went up.
The cards are possessed.
Yeah, the card turned sideways. Alright, let me get my
they went into my playing deck when I have it turned off. That's a weird glitch, but whatever. Alright, for those of you who are new to Gambit, or specifically Gambit Plus, Rodney's going to sum up how we play Gambit and Gambit Plus.
Yeah, so the way Gambit Plus works is this. I'm going to ask y'all a question. It's always going to be 3 choices to a question. If you answer that question correctly, then you'll get control of the card. You'll get the choice of whether you want to keep that card or pass it to your opponent. The object of the game is to get as close to 21 without going over, okay? If you get closer to 21 than your opponent without going over, you'll win your round. It takes 2 rounds to win a match. If you win 2 rounds, you win the match, and you'll go on to our Gambit Plus bonus round where you can win thousands and thousands of dollars in cash, okay?
And by the way, if anybody chooses to freeze, I'm bringing back a rule from Classic Gambit. The other player has to answer questions to earn the cards.
Right. So we're going to that rule again. And then I want to point out that if at any time you do get the 21 exactly, you'll win the 21 jackpot, which is at $2,500, okay? Are y'all guys all set?
Yes, sir.
Well, hands on y'all buzzers. Here is the first question of Gambit Plus. The possible choices are, and I'm going to move the camera out just slightly because it's a little off. There we go. So the possible choices of Gambit Plus are architecture, chess, or gymnastics. And the question is, what is I.M. Pei's field of excellence? Noah, go ahead. What's your answer, Noah?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics is wrong. It is architecture. Architecture. So that means that, Scott, you have control. You want to keep that jack or pass it to Noah?
I am keeping the jack.
All right, so you're going to keep that jack, and you're going to be looking for that ace. If you get that ace, you'll have that running total of $2,500. Here's the next question. Possible.
Oh, by the way, all cards from now on are face down.
And they're all face down. Thanks, Blanky. All right, the possible choices are 1873, 1911, or 1922. And the question is, in what year did Levi Strauss invent blue jeans? Scott, what's your answer, Scott?
1873?
Is that your answer?
Yeah, that was one of the options.
Yes.
Okay, go for 1873.
That is correct. Good job, Scott. Now you can you can either take this card or pass it to Noah. If you do take this card, it's an ace, you'll win that running total of $2,500. What do you think?
I am going to keep that card.
All right. We're hoping for an ace. If it is an ace, you have $2,500. What is it, Blanky? It is a 10. You have a 20. All right, so at this point, you have a 20. You can choose to continue to take cards if you want to, or you can freeze right there.
I am going to freeze.
So you're going to freeze at 20. Very nice. Noah, that means that you're going to have to answer questions until you get to 21. If you miss one question, then Scott will win the round, okay?
Yes, sir.
Here's the first question. You won't need buzz in for this. Okay, here it is.
All right.
The possible choices are Thomas Edison, Isaac Newton, or Albert Einstein. And the question is, what revered scientist discovered the fundamental laws of gravity and motion?
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton is correct. Let's see what card he gets, Blanky. It is a queen. You'll be looking for an ace here, no, and remember there are no ties in Gambit Plus. Here we go. Next question. The possible choices are London, Paris, or Brussels. And the question is, every day the price of gold is fixed in this famous city.
Is it Paris?
Paris is wrong. You are stopped right there. Scott, you win the round.
Hey!
All right, Scott. So that means when you win a round, you do win a prize for that. Once Blanky put the cards back in place, then we'll see.
Now, because I brought this card out, I'm not going to put it back in. So we're going to see what it is for the next round, and it's a king.
It's a king. Okay. And let's see what prize Scott wins for that round. Scott wins a living room with a TV. Oh, wow. That's a great prize. Worth $2,661, Scott. Very great prize. That's what you win for winning that round. So we're in a new round, and that means that any 21 jackpot goes up by $500 is at $3,000 now. And we have the king. The face-up card is the king. Noah's going to need to win this round to tie it up. Here we go. First question, here it is. The possible choices are Ecuador, Cuba, or Portugal. And the question is, what country has responsibility for the Galapagos Islands? Scott, what do you think, Scott?
Ecuador?
Ecuador is correct. Good job, Scott. You got that king. You want to keep it or pass it to Noah?
Keeping the king.
He's keeping the king. All right. And we go on to another question. You'll be looking for that ace for that running total. And here's the possible choices here. The possible choices are Iran, Oman, or Yemen. And the question is, which country is not on the Arabian Peninsula? Go ahead, Noah.
Yemen.
Say it again.
I was going to go for the dare option anyway.
Which option?
The third one?
Yemen. Yemen is wrong. It's Iran. Iran. So that means, Scott, you have control of the card. You can take this card or pass it to Noah.
Again, I'm going to keep the card and see if it's an ace.
And if it is an ace, you'll win the match and you'll win the running total of $3,000. Let's see it, Blanky. It is a jack. You have 20. Now you can.
I did. I am freezing.
And he is freezing, no questions asked. So Noah, that means you have to answer questions until you get to 21, Noah. There are no ties in Gambit Plus. Make one mistake, Scott is the champion. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And here we go. We don't even need the buzz in. Here we go. All right, so here's the possible choices, Noah. Sunday, Tuesday, or Monday. And the question is, any month that starts with this day of the week will have a Friday the 13th.
Sunday.
Sunday is correct. You get a card. Let's see what card this is. You have a 2. Okay, we go on to another question.
All right.
The possible choices are Belgium, Norway, or Holland. And the question is, in what country would you find The Hague?
The Hague?
Yes.
What are the options again, Rodney?
Belgium, Norway, or Holland?
Norway?
Norway is wrong. That means, Scott, you're the new champion. All right, well, that was a quick one. So that means that you're the new champion, Scott. Well, Noah, you still have won $33,242, and our congratulations. And Scott, let's see what prize you won here. That means that any 21 jackpot on the next game is $3,500. And let's see what prize you just won, Scott. A bookcase, very nice, worth $1,032. So that means, as it stands, your total is, let me add that up, $3,693 in prizes. Now you're going to be going to our bonus round. So here is our bonus round, and I will explain what each bonus round is about. Scott to the view. Or rather, Scott to the viewers at home. All right, so first we have the Gambit wheel, and in the Gambit wheel, you'll simply choose any 5 numbers on the wheel, and for each number you get right, you'll win $25,000. If you get 3 of your 5 numbers right on this Gambit wheel, you could win up to $75,000 in cash. That's the Gambit wheel. Next, we have the Gambit Bingo, and in Gambit Bingo, you're gonna predict how many picks will it take for you to get a bingo, and you could win up to $50,000 in this game. Next, we have the Gambit Galaxy. The Gambit Galaxy is played like high rollers. All you have to do is clear all 9 numbers off the board with those 2 dice. If you manage to clear all 9 numbers off the board with those 2 dice, you'll win $25,000. Next, we have the Gambit Bandit, and the Gambit Bandit is based off of picking your combinations on the slot machine. Remember, 5 cherries will win you $100,000 in this game. Next, we have Gambit Catch-Up, and Gambit Catch-Up is played just like Catch 21. You have to get 3 21s in a row. Doing so will get you $25,000 plus the Gambit jackpot, which is at $3,500. Next game we have is the Gambit board, and you have to score 21 on the Gambit board by picking the cards out on the board. Scoring 21 on here will get you $25,000 plus the any 21 jackpot, which is at $3,500. And lastly, my favorite game, Gambit 10Z. And the Gambit 10Z game, what you're going to do is you're going to choose any set of the color of dice, and then you're going to choose one number for those set of the colored dice. And if all of your number that you selected comes up, you'll win $50,000 in this game. Even if you don't get all your...
Yeah, hey, Rodney.
Yes?
I just remembered, tonight's episode is the premiere of actually Gambit Plus's newest bonus game.
And what's that, Blanky?
Hang on. I'm just setting it up right now, because tonight's the night I'm going to do it. Hang on. Tonight, I've never done this before, but tonight I'm going to premiere it, and here's the newest game. It is called Gambit Hold'em.
Oh, this must be like poker, am I right?
This is a Gambit poker game. Basically, you gotta beat the house.
Gotcha.
If you manage to get a higher hand than the house, you will win money depending on how much you got. And if you get five of a kind, you will win the jackpot of $25,000.
Nice. Nice.
Basically, you get to swap out cards in your deck each time. You get 6 attempts to swap out the cards in your hand for something good, and hope that you can beat the banker.
All right. And those are all of our 8 games on here. And Scott, do you have an idea of what game you want to play?
You know what? We need to get that poker game out of the way.
Oh, he's gonna play the new game. All right. Well, let's
Let's get this.
Scott. By the way, Gambit Hold'em is right here. So it's a 5-card poker. First, let me just overwrite Gambit Plus right now.
Yes.
Because tonight, hang on, let me just let Cody know. So hang on.
Okay. We got time, folks.
Hang on. I'm just letting Cody know. All right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you, just like every other game, there's going to be a dial, and this dial is going to determine how many times you can swap cards out in your hand. Your objective is to have the best hand, obviously, like any other poker game.
All right.
And Rodney, you know what the poker hands are, right?
Yes, I do.
All right. So Scott, what we're going to see right now is what you're going to be looking for. So here's your current hand, and you already have a pair.
You have a pair of 9s.
All right. So Scott, you have 5 chances. Now, when you go down one, I'm going to reveal a card from the quote-unquote dealer's hand, and the dealer's hand is what you want to beat. So you get to choose the cards you can take out, and you got to hope that you can get something better than the dealer, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rodney, over to you.
All right. So you obviously have a pair of 9s. Do you want to take out any cards, Scott?
I'm going to want to check out the 3, 4, and the 7, keeping the 9s.
Okay, so he's keeping the 9s.
basically like a 52 card pickup.
Yes.
Beats Texas Hold'em. Okay, so your new hand is an ace, a
10,
10, and a 5.
You still have a pair of 9s.
There.
Alright, and Rodney, now I'm gonna reveal the dealer's hand.
Alright. The 10.
Alright, you have four matches left. If at any time you can stop and say, and you can choose to play the hand, and then I'll reveal the entire opponent, and then it depends on how you do.
So, do you want to stay right there with your hand, or do you want to change out more cards? You have 4 more chances left, Scott.
I am checking out the 5 and maybe one of the 9s.
So you're going to take the 5 and one of the 9s?
Yeah, one of the 9s.
Okay.
Alright, which one?
The 9 of diamonds.
Okay.
Alright, so you're sacrificing your pair for this.
Right here you have a 3. Now you got a pair of 3s there. And there's a 10 and a jack right there. So you want to keep that hand. You have 3 more tries to change up your hand. You want to keep that hand, or do you want to change out more cards?
Give away the other 9.
He's going to get rid of the other 9. Now you got the 8 now. You got the 8, and the dealer has a 9 himself. Look like he got a straight going, but it's up to you, Scott. You could choose to keep this hand, or you can get rid of some more cards. You have 3 tries remaining.
I'll get rid of the 8.
Get rid of the 8.
By the way, I should mention this. A little fun bonus I added. If your hand's total equals 21, you'll win the Any 21 jackpot.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
So you still have a pair there, Scott. What do you think? And there's a king. So what you have to worry about, you have to hope now that the dealer does not have that queen there, because that's a straight. But if you want to, you can keep your hand, or you can go ahead and change some more cards.
Well, it's just one card left.
You're going to keep the hand, all right.
All right, so now...
So here's what you're looking.
So here's the situation. You do
Go
not want a queen, and at this point, you do not want the dealer to pair up a 9, a 10, or a jack, or a king, because if he pairs up in any of those, you'll lose your this round. But if he doesn't pair up, then you win the round. Your pair will be good enough to beat the dealer. Am I right, Blanky?
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's see.
All right, so you're playing. All right. So for the game, now because you don't have proper card, you're not gonna hit our jackpot, and because nothing you have is an Any 21. You will not hit our Any 21 jackpot. But are you ready to see what you just played against?
I'm ready.
You win the hand! Good job, Scott! So, what prize does he win, Blanky, for that?
Well, first though, so let's add up your total. So that's 10. So we're gonna multiply everything you got by 10 or 100. So that's, okay, actually no, that's, yeah, but multiply everything by 100, so that's 1,000, 2,000, 31,000,
3,100.
No, no. 3,700. You just won $3,700 from that play.
So you have won $3,700 as yours to keep, Scott. We add that to your previous winnings, Scott. Your total, your one-game winnings total is $7,393 in cash and prizes.
Hey, Noah, tonight we premiered Gambit Hold'em. Oh, and by the way, all right, and I will show you what you did win, and then I have a little surprise for y'all.
Okay.
First, let me override the save, and because just like the other one, because we didn't get anything, Scott, the NA21 jackpot will rise again. So we go up to $4,000.
So it'll be $4,000.
Games. Yeah. And here's what you've won, Scott.
And he gets a prize.
Bring it all the way over here.
And the prize you won is a stereo worth $277. Very nice.
And now I have a surprise for y'all.
Yes.
Oh. What is it, Sam?
Oh, didn't want to do that. So Rodney, first let me put Scott in the winner position.
Yes.
Scott's next competitor is going to be me.
Oh, you playing him. Okay. Good stuff. So we're going to have to restart.
Okay.
So we're going to have to restart the buzz-in. So we're playing another game.
Right.
So I'll give the
Now I am eligible because even though I did make the game and I do operate it, I don't know how things are going to go, so I have no control.
Right, so Scott now has $7,670 at the one win, and Blanky is going to play.
Hang on. Okay.
All right.
All right, so what's the buzz-in?
Okay, so the buzzing is now, oops, let me fix it. 245,993.
There we go.
We're ready to go. We all kosher. Everybody knows how to play the game. So the opening card is a 6. Y'all will be trying to get that 6. Here is the first question of the second game of Gambit. So the possible, we already read this, so that's not fair. We'll put that on to the side. Here's another question. All right, here it is. The possible choices are Helen, Harriet, or Carol. And the question is, what is the first name of Bob Parr's wife in The Incredibles? Go ahead, Blanky.
Helen Parr.
Helen is right, Blanky. That is right. Do you want that 6?
I'm going to give the 6 to Scott.
Oh, he's going to give the 6 to Scott. Now we're going to have the card face down. Incidentally, the 8021 jackpot is at $4,000 if you should get 21 here. Let's go to our next question. The choices are Madrid, Paris, or Rome. And the question is, in which city are the Spanish Steps a famous tourist attraction? Go ahead, Blanky.
Madrid.
Madrid is wrong. It's actually Rome. Rome. All right, Scott, you have control of this card. You want to play it or pass it to Blanky?
Keep it.
He's going to keep it. Let's see. You got a king. You have a 16. You'll be looking for a 5 right here. Next question. The possible choices are The Incredible Burt Wonderstone, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, or In Time. And the question is, which movie is about a man who ages in reverse? Blanky, go ahead.
Could you repeat the options?
The Incredible Burt Wonderstone, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, or In Time?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons?
That is correct. Now you can choose to keep this card, Blanky, if you want to, or pass it to him. If he gets 6 or more, Scott will bust.
I'm going to take it.
He's going to take it, and your card is a 9. Okay, a 9. Starting off your hand now, and we go on to another question. The possible choices are mandible, kneecap, or sphenoid. And the question is, not all babies are cute, but they are all born without this particular bone. Name that bone. Go ahead, Scott.
Sphenoid?
Sphenoid is wrong. It's the kneecap. The kneecap. All right, Blanky, you have the power to keep this card if you want to.
I'm going to take it.
He's going to take it. Let's see what he has. A 10. You have a 19. Now, at this point, you can choose to freeze right here or do another card. He's freezing. Okay, so Scott, you have to get a 20 or a 21 to beat Blanky. I'll keep reading questions to you until you beat Blanky. Here's the next question. You don't need the buzz in. All right, the choices are biology, chemistry, or physics. And the question is, if you were learning about mitochondria, what subject would you be studying?
Physics.
Physics is wrong. You stop right there. Blanky, you win the round.
All right.
All right, so Blanky wins that round. Well, Blanky, let's see what prize you will be playing right here.
By the way, here's the starting card for the next round.
All right. What does Blanky win? It's a tea set, very nice, worth $350. Very nice.
I need about $350.
$350. So the 8021 jackpot is at $4,500 now. And the opening card is a jack. We're playing our second round. Here is the questions. The possible choices are grapefruit, dragon fruit, or kiwi fruit. And the question is, what is the more common name for the Chinese gooseberry? Go ahead, Blanky.
I believe that is the dragon fruit.
The dragon fruit is wrong. It's actually the kiwi fruit. The kiwi fruit. The kiwi fruit.
I thought kiwis were from down south.
Yeah, kiwi fruits are actually, I thought so too. I thought the kiwi fruit was from Australia, but no, they say it's a Chinese gooseberry. Yeah. So, Scott, you have the option of keeping this jack or passing it to Blanky.
I am going to keep it.
So Scott is going to take this jack. He'll be looking for that ace to get that running total of $4,500 for the any 21 jackpot. Here's the next card face down. And here's the next question. The possible choices are flu, manto, or berm. And the question is, the shelf above a fireplace is known by this name. Scott, go ahead.
Mantle.
Manto is correct, Scott. You can choose to take this card or pass it to Blanky.
Let me keep it.
If it's an ace right there, you'll have that ring total. You got an 8 is 18. Now, at this point, you can choose to you can choose to freeze on 18 or continue to take cards. What do you think?
Freeze.
He's freezing on the 18, so Blanky is going to need 19, 20, or 21 to win the match. So we'll keep asking you questions until you pass, Scott. One mistake and you'll stop right there, Blanky. Here's the question. The possible choices are summer solstice, winter solstice, or vernal equinox. And the question is, What is the proper name for the longest day of the year and therefore the shortest night?
Summer solstice.
That is correct. Let's see what your card is. Oh, it's the ace. So he could win the running total here. It's a 1 or 11. All right, so the next question, Blanky. The possible choices are the lens, the retina, or the cornea. And the question is, a cataract is a let me try again. Sorry about that. Let's try it again. The lens, the retina, or the cornea. And the question is, a cataract is a clouding or obscuring of what part of the eye?
This I know because my grandfather used to have a lot of these. That's the cornea.
The cornea is wrong. It's the lens. The lens. That means that, Scott, you tied up the match. So we have a tie game now, and you win a prize as well. And let's see what prize you win right here. Is a chair and ottoman worth $400. So with that chair and ottoman, Scott, your total now is $8,070 in cash and prizes. And now we're going to do a one-question showdown to determine who's going to win this match and go on to the bonus round of their choosing, worth thousands of dollars, possibly. And the any 21 jackpot now is now at $5,000 now. All right. So let's see what.
By the way,
yes.
For those of you who didn't know, another reason for Gambit Plus, called being Gambit Plus, it has the ability to go with 4 players. But we never get 4 players, so we usually do the standard format.
Yes, yes, yes. But we will eventually get 4 players. You guys in the YouTube community, if y'all want to play any of our games, Gambit Plus, Spinoff. Spinoff was fun this weekend, wasn't it, Blanky?
Yeah, we might see that happen again.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and, just let me know in the comments below that y'all want to join these games, and we'll be glad to have you. Okay? All right, so we're going to read one question here. Whoever answers this question correctly will have an important decision of whether they want to take the first hand or they want to wait on that hand and take the second hand. So here's the possible choices. Ray Bradbury, J.R.R. Tolkien, or Arthur C. Clarke. And the question is, who wrote The Lord of the Rings? Scott, what do you think?
J.R.R. Tolkien.
You are correct, Scott. Now, important decision, Scott. You can choose to play this hand, or you can have Blanky play this hand first, and then you wait.
I will play the hand.
All right, let's see the first card. You got a 6. Next card. You have a 2, that's 8. Next card is a 7. All right, anything smaller than a 6 is okay. You got a 4, you have 19. Now you can choose to stay right there on 19, or you can go and take another card. What do you think, Scott?
I am going to freeze.
You're freezing, so that means Blanky has to get a 20 or 21 to be the new champion. He has a king. And all he needs is another. He has a 6 for a 16. And next, he has 21. He wins the running total, and he's the new champion.
Hey! I did it!
What the heck?
$5,000 in cash.
Like, how in the world?
How did I do that?
Yeah. So you have a total of $5,350 in cash and prizes before you get your prize. Well, Scott, that was short-lived. You have won $8,070. Scott, did you have a good time?
Yeah, I'm sort of rated from my hand.
Yep. But you played a good game anyway, Scott. Thanks for playing. And
yeah, but you know what, Scott? You actually did win Gambit Plus. That is a plus. That is a plus there.
that is a good thing. Okay, well, Blanky, you have won another prize in addition to the $5,000 in cash and the $350 prize you have. Let's see what that prize is. You have a TV worth $696. So your total as it stands is $6,046 in prizes. In cash and prizes, I should say. Now, Blanky, do you have an idea of what game you want to play?
First, I'm going to clean this up, then I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
You know, I'm feeling risky tonight, Rodney. You know what I'm feeling like playing tonight?
What's that?
Well, first I gotta clean this. The NE21 jackpot is back at this.
At $2,500, yes.
I feel like playing Gambit Tenzi.
Yeah! Our favorite game. And I will explain the rules to you and the viewers.
Rodney, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm going to play some Gambit Tenzi.
All right. So I'll explain the rules to the viewers. So what Blanky is going to do, he already knows this because this is his game. What Blanky is going to do, he's going to take all the dice and roll them. He'll have, how many tries you'll have to roll the dice? He'll have 5 tries to roll all the dice, and he's going to choose one color and one number, and for each instance of the number, we'll pay him $100. Should you get all the instances of that number from your chosen color, you'll win $50,000 in cash, okay?
Alright, so my color is red.
Red, and then what's your, and then what is your number?
The number 4.
Red 4. Are you ready to play Gambit Tenzi?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Okay, let's see how many 4s you got. You got 1. You got 2. And that looks like that's it. So you have $200 so far. You have 4 more chances at this. So are you ready to roll them again?
Yep, I am.
Here we go. Let's do it again.
Hang on.
Here we go. Down the dice go. And let's see if you got any instances.
Not all of them made it down, but I'm gonna have to bring them down myself.
All right.
Let me re-roll these guys up here. They like to get stuck a lot.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any instances. You have 1, 2. You have 4 more instances of the 4s. So you have $600 as it stands. You need 4 more 4s to win $50,000. You have 3 more rolls to do it.
Yep, and I have high hopes.
All right, here we go. This is your 3rd roll of the dice. Let's play Gambit Tenzi. And here we go. All right, let's see. We got more black dice. All right, let's see what we have. We have 1 more 4. You have $700 at this moment, Blanky, and you have 2 more tries at it left.
Well, I only have 3 more dice I need, so we should be good.
All right. Good luck to you. You need 3 more 4s and 2 rolls. Here we go. Alrighty, let's see here. No, nothing. So this is your last chance, Blanky. Let's hope this is a good one. Make it a good roll. See, and we have... Oh, that one is...
I'll bring this here just to determine.
All right.
Doesn't look like anything.
No.
Oh, well.
But we're going to add $700 to your total anyway, Blanky. So your grand total after one game is $6,746 in cash and prizes, Blanky. And our congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes a Gambit. Plus, guys, this is Rodney1279 signing off, saying be safe, be careful, take care of everybody, and stay blessed. And good day and good night, y'all.